In life, there are needs and there are wants. We all need a car, but this particular vehicle, the 2016 BMW X4 M40i, is a high-performance version of one of their niche vehicles, the X4. It's definitely a want. A lot of us couldn't quite figure out why they're doing this, but on the other hand, when you have vehicles like the Porsche Macan Turbo that are selling quite well, maybe you do need this car. 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds. A lot of power, a lot of pizzazz, but also a hefty price tag. We were a little disappointed not to find an M button on the steering wheel, which is what you find on most M vehicles from BMW, but there are some M styling cues. You also have a pretty powerful engine, 340 horsepower, 343 pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60 in 4.7 seconds. This thing is pretty fast, makes a great growl. It's also rear-wheel drive bias, which makes it a BMW, let's be honest. And it's got stronger suspension and stabilizers to really make this thing handle. We haven't had it on the track, even though we're here at Laguna Seca, but it's probably appropriate that they launch it here, because when you look at how much money people in Monterey and Carmel make, they're the ones that are going to be affording this. There's that growl I mentioned. I gotta tell you, the X4 does handle quite nicely. It almost defies logic that a crossover can handle like this. Now, because of the X4 shape, you do lose a little headroom in the rear compared to a traditional SUV, but this is meant to be more of a personal kind of sports crossover, and mission accomplished. We're not huge fans of the styling, but it does work. If you like the X6, you'll love the X4. And if you like the X4, you'll really love the X4M. When you look at crossover sales in the US, right now it's about 60% crossover and light trucks versus 40% passenger cars, sedans and coupes, and that number looks like it's going to keep going up as long as gas prices are down. So that really kind of positions this vehicle nicely for someone who can afford pretty much anything but wants something relatively small but have some utility. And if on top of that you want performance, well, you've got that too. Over 60% of all M vehicles manufactured are actually sold in America, so this is a hot market, and BMW is capitalizing on it. You can't really blame them for doing this vehicle. It's a lot of fun, it makes a great growl, and it can really shake up the neighborhood, but it's a lot of money, and you really got to think twice. Thanks for watching. I'm Ron Doran. We'll see you next time on the driver's seat.